going past the cast of Quadrophenia. Slimehouse TV, myself, Theo Kane, just in the car with man like Bentlegs, and today we're heading to Doncaster Racecourse. We're going to be meeting Callum there, Retro Ghetto. We're going to be in squad mode today. There's quite a few of us rolling through, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what we find. So yeah, man, going to take you along as we always do. Let's see how we get on. So we all pulled up at the Doncaster Toy Fair, myself, Bentlegs, Callum aka Retro Ghetto, and our friends Kev and Joff, and all headed inside at 8 AM for that early bird entry. Now I've covered the Doncaster Toy Fair I think 5 times at this point, including this video. It's one that me and Bentlegs have been to on numerous occasions, and it's the closest toy fair to me in Sheffield. And although it has lots of the same sellers every single time, it does still turn up some real gold. And it was also Callum and the lads' first time checking it out, so I was also buzzing to be able to take some people around it that have never been to it before. Right, pal, I'll give you a £5 for that little weird bee thing.
Oh yeah.
You got some nice new bits in. I didn't see visionary thing before. Just done a big, just bought a big collection or something. Yeah, these are nice, and all these told me rats. Oh, yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Toy Master dog. I like it. That'd be good for Halloween. A little Halloween summoning.
Seance. Last time I bought them, it ended up growing into more. So that's why I sold them all. And my plan was to buy just them, and then before I knew it, I had like 8 turtles.
Did you have some
that I never
turtles?
had as a kid.
Yeah.
I just had these 2 as a kid.
Yeah.
So I bought them, and before I knew it, mate, I was buying everybody with all the accessories, and I thought, nah, I need to stop this now.
Hardheads.
Casey Jones hunting down the, do you know what I mean, the golf clubs and that, and I just thought, nah,
that's my shit.
I need to stop this now before it goes too far.
So viewers of Slimehouse might not be aware of who Kev is, but if you watch Retro Ghetto's videos, you'll be more than aware of this guy, his epic retro gaming collection, and how much of a frequent game hunter he is. Today though, he told me that he were looking out for Action Force figures, so I will keep my eyes peeled for anything Action Force related that might take his fancy. Box is a bit bashed. Got some loose cards here, look. Nice bits complete.
I'm a big fan of the channel. His name's Theo. Say hello, Theo.
I'm your biggest fan.
Cheers, mate.
Alright fella, how you doing? You alright, mate? Oh, we got some nice turtle bits here, look. Cowabunga collectibles, check these guys. I wonder what they sell.
I'm a big fan of the channel, man.
Oh, nice one, brother, appreciate it. Is this your stall?
Yeah,
oh, nice one. I was saying it's got some nice pieces, mate. Is this something that you need? You're not buying Mega Drive today. You're look Action Force for you, Kev. Quack shot. I've got that.
Genesis one, so I need to replace it.
Dungeons and Dragons. I always fancied playing actual Dungeons and Dragons. The maggot, that's who I am. OG Party Wagon looking nice. Pulling out some nice carded playmates. Yeah. Look at that. Halloween's coming up. Ninja Turtles costume set. They're a bit of classy, them.
Try them on.
Could wear them with my full Primark pizza outfit.
You'll have a sty by the end of the day.
Yeah.
I can't do it, you know. If I buy one, I'll buy them all.
Isn't it? How much are minifigures, dude?
20
I'll take him, pal. Just because I don't have him. I don't have that one. I'm gonna. Thank you, bro. I'm gonna take that one. I've decided I'm gonna treat myself to a battle beast every event of one I don't have.
It's a good one, that one.
Yeah, and I don't have him, so. What's that? Oh, thank you. No, I haven't got him unchewed.
I watch your videos.
Do you? Thank you, mate. Nice one. Thank you. Yo.
Rat-a-tat-tat.
That's dope. Rat-a-tat-tat. That was like the title of a P Money song. Right, brother. I just said I thought he died. I thought they'd left that in his honour. Like, that's Neil's spot. No one's taking that. These are the one, this old school Lego. This is one that I'd never had as a kid and would have liked, but I'm like car boot Lego, just made my own thing.
Sure.
Yeah, it's when they bring this like acrylic neon green stuff in, just took it to a next level. And the sea ones where there's like it's like a shark, but it's got long arms for like picking gems out of the ground. Mining vehicle.
The black and blue colourway.
Yeah. Another black and yellow one I remember.
Oh, okay.
Like a shark. Is that all complete as well?
All complete.
Just lovely.
But it's a little magnetic crane.
So what does one like that go for?
It's actually surprisingly cheap. It's only 35 in its box.
Really? 35 bucks? That's nice, yeah. I thought you were going to say a lot more.
Because it was one of the cheaper range at the time when
Yeah.
it came out, more people bought this in comparison to the larger sets.
Okay.
So there are a lot more of these.
So the smaller one's not representative of the price point overall, but just this one in particular.
So it's like
Right.
The smaller ships from the other space lines can be really, really reasonable. You're starting at like £5
Yeah.
to
Okay.
12 quid for that one.
Good
But
to know.
As soon as you get to the larger ships, so say like
One that size.
the Lego Movie one, the original one of that size,
Oh.
even loose, you're looking at 80.
Because that's a repro of the old school one.
It's a
Like,
remake,
right.
That's Benny's spaceship.
Yeah, I like to learn facts every time, something new.
That's what it's all about.
I thought that'd be more than like 35 quid complete. That would like
Yeah, with the box,
probably
definitely.
cost that when it come out. Do you know what I mean? That's it, yeah.
think
I love those old
price
school
point-
pieces. Like you don't get these in newer
Yeah,
sets.
that
You know, these,
acrylic
like,
stuff in
yeah.
it. That.
For me, it's the magnets.
And I love how blocky it
Are they,
used
are they
to be.
magnetised as well?
Yeah,
It's not blocky anymore, is it?
You've
No.
got
Yeah, you don't look
magnets
like
on
Lego
either
anymore. It's too
side.
streamlined.
Yeah. That's great, though.
Yeah, that's
And,
dope, brother.
Love that.
That's what you want in space, a helicopter propeller.
The magnet.
Plenty of atomic, man. Looks like Bentlegs' bedroom. Line them up. Something else that was really awesome to see was on the stall of Doncaster Toy Fair regular Jason, and it were a complete set of Tyco's Cadillacs and dinosaurs. And seeing them all like this in a complete collection definitely had me tempted because they also had them on for a real nice price.
Completely absolutely working.
She's the one. There's an incredible game of this as well. I don't know if it's on like Super Nintendo, if it were an arcade game. Yeah, but it's brutal. Have you been all the way through it? Like, it's mad. There's levels you're going through and there's like people chopping up dinosaurs with machetes and that. And then you're like bazooka-ing velociraptors. Yeah, like grenade launcher and that, right good.
My mate introduced it to me a few years back and I'm like, why have I never played this?
Yeah, I was
before?
exactly the same. I was like, why have I never played this game? These are mint, man. I remember seeing them in Castle Market right cheap when I was a kid, like 30 quid a pop on these and 40 on dinosaurs.
Yeah, but like I say, I'll do a full deal.
Yeah. Pterodactyl and Velociraptor. I don't think that one were released as a Dino Riders. It might only be one of the few that works. I know all others were released as Dino Riders. That's why my mate's into them. He's a big Dino Riders collector. But that one there, I don't remember seeing that pterosaur in the Dino Riders. Yeah, they're mint, mate. Really nice to see. Another really cool piece that Jason had on his stall was something that I already own, but my friend Bill Making Stuff needs for his collection. It was something that Bill had specifically asked me to keep a lookout for, and I'd finally managed to track him one down at a good price. One of my favourite action figures of all time, and a real 80s gross-out classic, a Madball's Head Poppers Oculus. We've got a potential for Bill Making Stuff. I know we don't have this one. It's a nice price. He still pops. Still got plenty of pop in him.
By the bag staple shop.
Yeah. Yeah, we might have got him another one for his collection there. Luckily, Bill got back to me in time and I was able to swipe it for him. I often get asked if I can keep a lookout for toys for people, and it's obviously impossible for me to do that for everybody, but for close friends like Bill, I don't mind at all, and it was wicked to be able to snag him something for his ever-growing Madballs collection. I like how they've got all these packaged nice, know what I mean, wrapped in plastic. It's like when you're in Japan, that's how they do it. That Power Lords thing you never see. These guys have got some interesting bits. Look at that. Mega weapons set, like knockoff things.
Stuff behind it.
That's a thingy from He-Man, like a man-at-arms that's been snaked. Now, one table that really caught my eye at this event was the stall of TNT toys. Now, I've never seen these boys at Doncaster before, and in my opinion, they had without doubt one of the freshest stalls of the whole event. Tons of weird obscure bootlegs and full waves of lines that you just don't see. I actually regret not going back and filming more of this stall because they had so much good stuff on sale. Full waves of Exchanges figures and Cosmic Cowboys and Saga of Crystar, and it was just a real treat to see so many rare toy lines all together in one place. Some Matchbox Howlers, full of muscle and Monster in My Pocket bits. Do you have an online store or anything, boys, or you're purely on Instagram? Yeah, you'll have to. Have you got a card out? I'll give you a follow on there. Do you follow me? Yeah, drop me a DM so I know it's you. Yeah. That's interesting and all. Yeah. TNT Toys bringing out some big hitters today at Doncaster. Oh man, everywhere I look I see like something tasty. Some Mantech here.
How much have you got on your games, mate? Sorry? How much have you got on your games?
So I'm doing a little trade with later. Oh, what we got? Warhammer and the old minis. The little strontium dog. So one of the things I was really looking out for at this fair was some old school Warhammer. There's a couple of old sets in particular that I'm trying to track down at the minute, and there's usually a guy that always has some. I filmed his stall a couple of events ago. Unfortunately though, he wasn't there this time, and the only Warhammer stuff that I did come across were either sets that weren't really of interest to me or things that I'd already got. What you got? For the elves. I'm after skeletons, man, and zombie stuff.
Sort of full
That's
set, my thing really.
No, newer stuff.
You can have them if you want.
Is that alright? Yeah. Oh, nice one, bro. That's wicked.
I saw your message.
So although I didn't manage to find any old Hammer skeletons, shouts to the boys over at Collector for giving me some old Space Wolves bits, making sure that I didn't go home empty-handed. Oh yeah, for sure. He looks like Bathing Ape or something, like with that bomb face. Like a little, kind of like a mix between like a designer toy and an action figure. Look at his little pilot jacket. So he's got like a hammerhead shark drone plane cyborg head.
Thing, yeah.
Yeah, I've not seen them. Look at that painting on his back.
Yeah, they're like mini Hot Toys.
Street Sharks, a bit Pat LeBeau, and a nice size figure. I'm seeing figures getting smaller and smaller. Yeah, nice one for showing me, dude. Really nice packaging as well. Oh, it's like a bug.
Yeah, it's like a wasp.
Bug drone.
Well, Hornet it says.
Well, Mezco are always a big hitter. We were on about earlier, like them Warriors figures they did and that now. They're always like high-end prices when you see them. But this is like, but they've done that as well, like the Joy Toy. Yeah, they've done their own IP, and I think that's kind of way forward now. People, if it's a good quality toy, people are happy to buy it because if it reminds them kind of like a vibe of something else that they like, it's a good quality toy and they know the name brand. Some of you might remember Gareth from a recent video that we filmed at his shop, Cosmic Toys in Dewsbury, aka Kaiju Heaven. We saw some awesome stuff on that hunt and came back with some really amazing pieces. And because there were a couple of model kits there that I left but liked, I asked if he'd bring them along for me to have a look at this show. So not only did I get another awesome Gamera model kit from Gareth, but he also threw in the Aurora Ghidorah model kit that I were eyeing up last time that I was at his shop. So big ups to him for that, much respect, it's always a pleasure. And if you're interested in seeing that video that we filmed at his shop, I'll link it down in the comments below. Because if you're a fan of Godzilla, Tokusatsu, Japanese Kaiju or designer Sofube, then it's really not one to miss. Oh, I saw that last time we come in the...
Is that one of them ones you used to paint back in the day? Used to make with that like plaster Parish stuff and never quite worked out.
Bent, if you don't buy that for £3, then you're not the man I thought you were.
Carrying your bag around, I can't get money out of it.
Can't get money out quick enough. So after a few hours and a good couple of laps around Doncaster, the line was starting to form for the 10 AM entry, and that was our cue to leave for our next hunting location. Before that though, I'd arranged a little deal in advance with a friend of mine, Adam, a little trade, so we headed off around the corner from everybody else to go and make the transaction. Nice content. Is this your this big van? Yeah. Oh, yo, when I pass one day, this is what I want, something like this. So what we got? So
That's your hose.
Oh, that's my hose. So yeah, so Radiation Ranger hose, probably the hardest accessory to get now from Toxic Crusaders, isn't it?
Yeah, they are, yeah.
And yeah, just got one there, so that's awesome. So I thought this was 4 Gunpla kits. It's actually because I have the series already on Blu-ray. So,
oh, do you? Right.
Yeah.
So this, let me spin it around. So a little pop-up box like that, and then it's got all sealed. So it's that. There's 2 posters. I don't want to roll them out. There's 2
Gundam posters.
That weird little CD thing there. That's so weird. I don't even understand that.
It's definitely an interesting thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's why I bought it. I was like, and then some weird little manual slash.
So I thought there was 4 kits in it for some reason with the DVD. Yeah.
Oh man.
But it don't matter. It's still a cool piece. We can.
I mean, I bought it because of that. I was like, that is sick. And I think you can. I think it's on Velcro. Yeah, it is.
That comes out.
Detach, so you can like put it on display. But it just the box art's quite nice.
Yeah, it's still a dope thing. I've got them all on Blu-ray anyway, so I'm not in a rush to pick up like a set of the DVDs. But it's all good. It's all good. There's other bits, isn't there? And
then you dread.
You're leaving with two canisters anyway, so don't worry about it. Let's have a look at this. Is he mint?
He is fresh, yeah. The box has got a few little things, but that's
the box, isn't it?
The box art's sick on it, like
Carlos Square's original Dread. Oh, beautiful! Look at that. With 2 faces as well, you can put underneath his helmet.
Interchangeable helmet, and his like badge is magnetised as well, so you can put one on with when you've got his like trench coat for the
so you could have 2.
Yeah, and then it's got. I think that's exclusive to this edition. He's probably one of the better made 3A figures because all like his wrist pegs and stuff are like really thick.
Oh no, he's a beauty. If you're gonna have a Dread, that's the one to have. I know you're into like your hot toy kind of toys as well, aren't you? So
yeah.
So I've got you in here. A couple of tasty slime canisters.
I didn't think I'd ever like get them.
Really, I didn't even realise how that they were a thing. Like, but I've done 20 years. I've bought them off eBay. I've got a couple still, so I don't mind. I know I need that. All them bits I know I need.
Yeah, garbage.
Yeah, I like the garbage tote kid. We put it in there.
Yeah, take it. Here you are. Get that Godzilla out for Bentlegs.
Bentlegs is even getting a little
There you
Godzilla.
go.
A little monster in my pocket, Godzilla.
Video, like, be able to get those, and there's little Bentlegs stood there like, where's his gifts? That's yours. You got that hose, haven't you?
Yeah, that's what I'm not sure about, because I've got him on Blu-ray. So what else have you got?
That's broken though.
I'm not asked about that. I don't even know what it is.
That's Ashley Wood 3A. It's
Right.
squares, yeah.
Okay, it's like an older one, more of a
that's
2000 kit.
That was really old.
It was a cool one.
See, it stinks. The plastic on it reeks. It's weird. And then
What's this one?
That's the barber toast. That's,
These one of your big ones?
yeah, that's sick. That one.
Are these the ones that made you want to keep because they're big?
No, this is like your normal one.
So after a bit of back and forth, we both agreed on what we were going to be trading, and we had to get a move on because time was ticking. But before we left, Adam had brought something to show me that I'd not seen in person yet, but he knew I'd appreciate it. And if you're watching this, you probably will as well.
Yeah,
It's a huge box.
It's got sick art by what's his name, Turbo Pork.
Yeah, Turbo Pork's the guy. Look at this box, man. It's huge, isn't it? So this thing is the Paluto, a new release of an old, unreleased, Godzilla-inspired Toxic Crusaders toy, remade as a limited-run vinyl figure. So is it made like a Safube? Is it?
It is, yeah.
It's not made like...
It feels like really thick.
Ah, beauty. Just pull it apart.
Yeah.
I appreciate you bringing it as well. Obviously, I know you've only just got it. It's for your collection. Whoa. No, I mean, being gentle. So it's just like a Safube, isn't it? Even smells like one. Yeah. Great way to do it. Do you know what I mean? Because look at that thing. Have you had him out on shelf as well as a display with the others?
He's got like a hinged
he's got a hinged
jaw,
mouth.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, beauty. Oh, we've got the nice. We've got that camera as well. We've got the Toxic Crusaders on the foot there, and Ishmael there. It is Ishmael. I don't want to say it wrong, do I? Ishmael.
So I think he tracked down the original sculptor.
The original.
And the design, and then they sort of modernised it a little bit and made it more Safube.
So this is something he's not brought to sell. He's just brought it to show me because I asked him. So yeah, big ups to him for that, because I probably won't get a chance to see one in person again anytime soon. Such a limited run, but yeah, such a really nice piece. So although brief, it was really cool to see in person, because up until that point, I'd only ever seen photos of it online. And with my trades in hand, we headed back to link up with Callum and the boys so that we could all set off for the next stop. We've got to Jex, we've got friends waiting, but he'll be happy with his PSP games anyway. Nice one, bro. So nice little deal. Basically, he hit me up in advance because he wanted some of those Toxic Crusaders slime buckets, and I've got a few of them. So I said, yeah man, just bring me some things that I'll think's interesting. And he brought me some nice bits. I thought this was a Gundam kit, like it had some Gundam in it. It's actually the series on VCD, but it's still cool, man. It's still a really nice piece, and it's just nice to hook a guy up when I've got multiples. So yeah, man. Showed us the Paluto as well, so it was worth it just for that. So all done at the Doncaster Toy Fair, got some really nice pieces. As you can see, it's one of those that there's only so many times you can film Doncaster Toy Fair and hope to find different things, but today we did find some good stuff and also did some nice transactions outside, as you'll have just seen. So now, because we're with Callum, because we're with Retro Ghetto, we've got to check out Kex, because God forbid he goes to a city he's not been to for a while and not checked out the Kex store. So we're going to check that out, and then we're going to hit up a shop that we've been to quite a few times before as well, Doorway to Dorkness. But of course, they always get new stock in, you never know what they're going to get in, and we're going to take you along for the journey. So yeah man, we're going to have a little blast at Kex. Probably won't film too much in there, let's be right. And yeah, we'll catch up with you when we're back at Doorway to Dorkness. So he's talking to him, son. So if you don't already know, Callum, aka Retro Ghetto, is a good friend of ours that also has an awesome YouTube channel documenting his retro game hunting journey. In those videos, he flaunts around charity shops buying games that he finds that he can then trade in at a place called Kex, which is a big cash trading chain of stores here in the UK. He then uses them vouchers to buy high-end vintage games back from Kex to add to his own ever-growing retro game collection, and has kind of become a master of it now. So if you're with him in a town that has a Kex store, he's probably going to want to go check it out. They always like to come in and see if they've got Unit 11. Not today. Nobody's traded it in, that's good, everybody keeps it. It's a
Now,
keeper.
for me personally, Kex is a store that I don't do too much business at, but for people like Callum and Kev who hunt and collect retro games, it must be really good to be able to add to their collections by literally just visiting a shop on their high street.
There he is, Malcolm McDowell, the homie. The retro ghetto in his natural habitat. Loves it here. Mad for Kex.
So after that, we all sat down for some much needed food and drinks. We'd been out for quite a few hours at this point and not eaten anything, so once we was all nice and full and re-energised, we set off for the last stop of the hunt, a retro toy and game shop again in Doncaster that we've actually been to quite a few times now on this channel, called Doorway to Dorkness.
Getting on Warhammer. Yeah, what you do with that is like you'd paint the Warhammer figure's eye yellow and then you put a dollop of that in and it falls into recess and makes it look like it's glowing. Tesseract's yellow. Great colour.
Don't worry me, I don't think I've got that one.
They were a dope one of them for the Xbox where you bought like the whole like mech that you sat in, like the front console, like with like 2 joysticks and that was mint.
I'll have to pick that out.
Yeah,
pick up
they
that.
really, yeah.
Look at it. Look at him scaling that wall.
Yeah. He's hanging on that cliff.
No manual, that's the problem.
Oh really? Does it say though, no manual?
Yeah,
That's what you want, isn't it, at least?
Tells you, see, looks like
You want it to at least tell you.
nothing about of all the boxes.
Atomic Robo Kid. He looks fire. Space shooter vibes. So this were painted by a good friend of mine, Greg Staples. He designed all the characters for this game, and he also painted the movie cover for Unit 11. But this is still, to this day, even though it's some of his earliest artwork, some of my favourite that he ever did for the original Loaded game. So cool. Big up Greg Staples every time.
Big it up, Greg.
Big up man like Greg.
Forgiven. Just ain't got time to play all this stuff.
Steel Battalion. I think that might be what come with that big console actually. I think it was that, not Mech Warrior. Steel Battalion.
Yeah, that is the one.
Yeah, is that the whole
controls,
thing? Yeah,
that's
right,
the
cool.
one.
I just got trade it in, get some actual ones. We are never ever getting back together. You can't ever put any videos up from this place with any audio because they're all songs that they play. Fire! Like looks like one of them paperbacks. It's like a movie cover.
And then look at the actual game.
Yeah, and then the game is like a point and click, command and conquer crap.
Lying to you.
I was looking at these Gundam kits, and they're all like, I mean, I don't know the prices of Gundam kits, how much they are in England and stuff, like the going rate of them. I just know if I like it and if I think it's worth it to me. And like that one, big one, 75 quid. I'm not paying that for a Gundam kit. I'm more like 20, 25 quid. And then the few that I picked up out of this big pile that were like in my price range, they're pre-assembled. I'm cursed today with pre-assembled Gundam kits. See if there's I'll have to see if there's one in there that's a decent price and not assembled, even though I've bought a Gamera and a Ghidorah kit today. I really don't need any more. 70 quid, man, that's not me. Nice to see, but don't think I'll be buying any Gundam kits today. Just a little bit out of my price range. See, when I'm here looking at this like, oh, that's a decent one. Look at that with those big bazookas coming out of his back. He's dope. And then you see the price, and I'm like, I don't know about that. Don't know about that one. Not saying it's not worth that. It's just not worth it to me. Game Boy printer. That's so cool, man. Looking back, like a little thermal printer.
Yeah.
A bit of meat, that. Tenner. Toxic barrel. Keep all your Toxic Crusaders spares. Not that I've got any left because everyone's rinsed me of them. Stacking.
Freak out when you say why.
All same. Dead or Alive 3. For your console, yeah. This shoe.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Original Sega Mega Drive.
On the wrong side.
Is it on the wrong side?
Yeah, it's on the wrong side.
What do you mean? What the actual
Is it a left-handed one?
Yeah, so it's like when you
Oh,
play.
well, I won't be using it.
It's on the opposite side. Do you know what I mean?
It's just to sit on the shelf. Rambo free. Nice.
Yeah, I've got the Mega Drive.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
2
why-
copies of Lawnmower Man.
This is why I couldn't find any Mega Drive. I
Judge
wanted.
Dredd, beautiful. What's with 2 copies of Lawnmower Man?
One from me, mate.
Oh, okay.
As you can probably see, although Doorway to Dorkness does have a pretty hefty supply of retro toys, it's definitely a shop that stocks a lot more retro gaming stuff, definitely more of Callum and Kevin's domain this place, and because of that, it meant that the pressure was kinda off me at this point to try and hunt down toys, and I could just wind down and enjoy the last bit of the day's vibes while they did their thing. It's also probably pretty obvious as well, but we had an awesome time on this hunt. There's not much more I enjoy than going out with like-minded people who are all into this stuff as much as I am, so nobody's bored and there's no time restraints and you can all just have a dope time together. Callum also said something to me as well when we were eating, and it really stuck with me because it's so true. You see, a lot of people say that they get into the retro toy and game hunting space because they want to make friends, whereas Callum and myself were the complete opposite. We already had friends outside of this thing and purely did the vintage toy hunting stuff for ourselves. But now, after making such good friends through the toy fairs and the YouTube filming stuff that we do, we both agreed that although going out and hunting for stuff solo is cool, you can't beat going out together in squad mode, and this day was an awesome example of that. And I hope that came across good on camera as well, because this was honestly one of my favourite toy trips that I've ever been out on. Either that or like you're flying up, but that makes it suggest
Because
that
you ain't got like twin sticks on them old
Yeah,
controllers, it's hard to like, you have to move it and then go forwards. I struggle. Don't take a lot to confuse my brain, I'm getting old.
Don't take a lot to wind me up either. See that? Ninja vibes! So as you can probably see, we had an awesome day today. We hit up Doncaster Racecourse, then we went to Kex because you can't go anywhere with Callum without having to go into Kex. And then we went to Doorway to Dorkness, a shop that we've been to quite a few times now, but it never disappoints, always has some good stuff. I didn't buy anything at Doorway to Dorkness, but still, as always, lots of cool things in stock. And yeah, overall, just a great day of picking up stuff for the collection, some things to trade, some things to swap, some nice things gifted to us as well. So as always, shouts to everybody that's locked in. Hope you had an awesome time coming along with us for our journey on our little toy hunt. Shouts to man like Bentlegs on wheels. Shouts to Retro Ghetto and Kev and Joff and Doorway to Dorkness and all the friends that we always see at the Doncaster Racecourse, Gareth from Cosmic Toys and everyone else. Yeah man, awesome day. Catch you in the next one. Pow! Pow! If you enjoyed today's episode, please don't forget to give it a like, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you go back and check out those other episodes that I mentioned and the entire back catalogue on Slimehouse TV, which, if you enjoyed this video, you're probably going to like them as well. I'd love to know what you think of today's pickups, and if you saw anything at the Toy Fair or at Doorway to Dorkness or at Kex that you would have not been able to leave without going home with. Let me know down in the comments below. Let me know what you think that we missed. Let me know if there was something that you saw there that you would have had to pick up. If you want to drop me a message about anything but you don't want to do it publicly, the best place to do that is over on Instagram at Theo_Kane_Slimehouse. And if you want to help support future road trips like this and other Slimehouse projects, then the best place to do that is over on Patreon at patreon.com/SlimehouseTV. You can join the Slime Renegades or become a Slime Alliance member, and all that money goes directly back into Slimehouse and helps me make this brand and this YouTube channel bigger and better than ever. Make sure that you subscribe to the Retro Ghetto. I'll put a link to Callum's channel down below. He was also filming this day, so you can see everything from his angle and his point of view right now over on his channel. And make sure that you stay tuned for future Slimehouse episodes because we've got some awesome stuff lined up. So until those episodes, I'm Theo Kane, this is Slimehouse TV, and I'll catch you in the next video, but until then, I'm gone. Pow!